Welcome to the Space Jam.
What's poppin', Rockstars? My name is MT, and in honor of Easter weekend, instead of spending quality time with slightly drunk vaccinated family members watching small children struggle to find very obviously placed, brightly colored plastic ovals, Warner Brothers encouraged us all to remember that the real reason for the season is to celebrate the resurrection of one of the most wholesomely righteous icons of all time, Space Jam. By officially challenging the world to hunt down as many King Kongs, Scooby-Doos, and Pennywises as we can in the new Space Jam: A New Legacy trailer. And good God, is Space Jam a fitting name for this movie, because A New Legacy is truly jam-packed with so many freaking Warner Brothers Easter eggs in such a small space. The trailer's literally only 2.5 minutes long, and it already feels like Ready Player 1.5 in this bitch. And if you know me, you already know how irresistibly delicious I find a good metaphorical movie Easter egg compared to those basic bitch supermarket Easter eggs. So you know your boy had to make an attempt. So buckle up, nerds, we about to get into it. And wow, not even 5 seconds into the damn trailer, and we already see our first Warner Brothers Easter eggs with statues of Marvin the Martian and Dot from the Animaniacs standing majestically behind NBA superstar LeBron James. Is that's how you pronounce it, right? It's LeBron James, right?
LeBron James.
LeBron James. Oh, okay, that sounds familiar. It's in what appears to be a Warner Brothers meeting room of sorts, and we can even see the B from the Warner Brothers logo reflected in the background. And then when LeBron and his fake movie son Dom get sent to the wrong floor by a mysterious elevator manipulating force, they find themselves in the Warner Brothers Warner 3000 server room, which is a server room unlike any other because most computer server rooms won't kidnap your freaking son using a technology bubble that is clearly an homage to Warner's Terminator films. Most computer server rooms don't do that, but they should. They shouldn't. Don't kidnap somebody else's son. It's against the law. Just don't kidnap people. And because the Warner 3000 servers are being run by a malicious rogue computer algorithm by the name of Algorithm, played by renowned Hollywood actor Don Cheadle of Donald Duck and Captain Planet fame.
Captain Planet, mother.
But before the Don Cheadle Terminator bubble kidnaps King James and sends him flying through the various Kingdom Hearts-ass worlds of the serververse, LeBron says,
"What in the Matrix hell?"
Which is of course another movie property owned by Warner Brothers, and it even gets its own little Space Jam world later on in the trailer. And this is precisely when the Warner Brothers Easter egg madness begins, as we see LeBron fly past the incestuous stabby stab world of Westeros from Game of Thrones, Orbit City from the Jetsons, Bedrock from the Flintstones, the Land of Oz from the Wizard of Oz, complete with tornado action, and this black and white world over here, which I bet you is a reference to the old school black and white Warner Brothers films of old, because back in the day, films used to be black and white. Did you know that? Zack Snyder didn't invent it. And speaking of old Warner Brothers properties, we also get a look at 1941's The Maltese Falcon world, as well as a whole ass DC Comics world, as we can see Gotham and Metropolis very prominent on the surface. Moving on, when Algorithm orders his little buddy to send LeBron to Toon World, in addition to planets from our solar system like Mars, Saturn, and Neptune, we see Pete flip through a number of Warner worlds such as Gotham, Bedrock, Themyscira from Wonder Woman, Thundera from the Thundercats, Hogwarts from the Magic Cats, Orbit City from the Jetsons, Westeros from Game of Thrones again, and Emerald City from the Wizard of Oz, and of course, Albuquerque. Now, just to be clear, Warner Brothers has yet to conquer and own the city of Albuquerque, New Mexico, so I'm not claiming it to be a Warner Brothers property, but Albuquerque is a reference to the famous Bugs Bunny catchphrase,
I knew I should have taken that left turn at Albuquerque.
And then as LeBron falls towards the Roadrunner desert part of Toon World, he of course falls through the Warner Brothers rings at the beginning and end of every classic Looney Tunes cartoon. And it even has the classic music. You know what I'm talking about, that. And while LeBron James is trying to think of people to add to his version of the Toon Squad, LeBron writes the names of popular Warner Brothers characters like Superman, Gandalf, King Kong, and the Iron Giant. I'm sure he would have wrote Godzilla too if Godzilla didn't have well-documented internet beef with somebody on the team. I'm not gonna name names, but it's one of those people. And all of this while Bugs Bunny sits comfortably behind him in a flying chair while wearing Marvin the Martian's helmet, judging LeBron silently as he lists clearly inferior Warner Brothers characters. I mean, Superman? Like, how the hell is Superman gonna help you in a basketball game, huh? What the hell can Superman do that Speedy Gonzalez can't? Nothing. thank you so much to Skillshare for sponsoring this video. And Skillshare is an online learning community with thousands of inspiring classes for curious, creative folks like you. Skillshare lets you explore new skills, deepen existing passions, and just get lost in all that creativity. Skillshare offers classes designed for real life. Learn and grow with short classes that fit any schedule. Each class is a combination of video lessons and a class project. And they have classes and topics that new Rockstars fans would love, like animation, film, music, and freelancing. One of their film and video classes that looks really cool is Easy Productivity, Tips for Artists, taught by illustrator Brooke Glasser. The class covers the time management skills you need to quit procrastinating and get your side hustle or creative project done immediately. Now, this is curated specifically for learning, meaning that there are no ads and there are always launching new premium classes so you can stay focused and follow wherever your creativity takes you. And it's less than $10 a month with an annual subscription. That's crazy. Now, the first 1,000 of our subscribers that click the link in the description will get a free trial of the premium membership so that you can explore your creativity. So do it. You gotta be within the first 1,000 though, so hurry up. But around a minute 40 into this trailer is when things really start to ramp up, with the Iron Giant almost getting some dang Scooby-Doo on his shoe. With, of course, Dr. Moron's evil scientist tower looming in the background and a freaking dragon flying overhead. A dragon that I suspect to be either Drogon from Game of Thrones or Smaug from the Hobbit movies. But to be honest, and this is gonna sound a little racist, but all dragons sort of look the same. I'm gonna have dragons commenting in the comments, what do you mean all dragons look the same? You're canceled, MT. Now, the following moment in the trailer lasts a whopping 2 seconds long, but they have managed to still fit all of these freaking Warner Brothers characters into frame, such as Yogi Bear and Boo Boo, the Flintstones, like the entire family, the Jetsons, Jabberjaw, Penelope Pitstop, Magilla Gorilla on a unicycle, Captain Caveman, Chitara from the Thundercats, and Migo from Smallfoot, that movie that no one really watched, but we sort of remember it. Which is then followed by another shot that puts the 1933 version of King Kong front and center with those little airplanes flying around him and some other characters from the movie Smallfoot trailing behind him, 2 of which were voiced by LeBron James and Zendaya, who are also in this film. Coincidence? Not really. They probably just, I don't know, some people at Warner Brothers. And the cameos only get crazier because we can see Morpheus hanging out with an agent for the Matrix. They wouldn't be friends. I don't like this. This isn't canon. With Baby Jane from the movie Whatever Happened to Baby Jane, as well as Mr. Freeze from Batman and Robin, the Wicked Witch of the West, and a monkey from The Wizard of Oz, Drogo from Game of Thrones, and Pennywise from White Kids Are Too Curious, the movie. And the craziness does not let up with this next visually dense shot that includes cameos of Peter Potamus, Space Ghost, the Scooby-Doo Gang, Magilla Gorilla again, Dino from the Flintstones, Frankenstein Jr. and Buzz Conroy, Penelope Pitstop, King Kong, and of course the Jetsons flying around doing their thing. And then of course we're introduced to Al-G Rhythm's Goon Squad, which is comprised of NBA and WNBA players, as well as LeBron James' movie son Dom, as we see him sitting with them during the big game. But as one of those Goon Squad members is showing off, surprise, surprise, we get even more character cameos with some war boys from Mad Max, 60s and 89 Catwoman just hanging out together, Jack Nicholson Joker, the Herculoids including Gleep and Gloop, and what looks like Back to the Future 3 Marty McFly in the background, but I'm not really sure. It looks like him though. And when Daffy's jaw drops to the floor, we hear the classic sound of an Acme anvil crashing to the ground, which is a nice touch. And immediately following, we can see the Eiffel Tower as a nod to 1942's Casablanca, of course. We also get Foghorn Leghorn's barn, the Animaniacs Tower, an Acme bomb building, the Rising Gorge from Bugs Bunny Rides Again in the background towards the end of this trailer as well. And of course, we cannot forget to mention that Lola Bunny hit us with that D-Wade tribute as she winks at the camera, causing furries worldwide to all their jeans at the same time. And finally, some more faces that we see towards the end of the trailer are Blue Falcon and Dino Mutt, Lion-O and Chitara from the Thundercats, Jim Carrey's The Mask, 60s Joker and 66 Penguin, Danny DeVito Penguin, Mama Fratelli from The Goonies, and these dudes from A Clockwork Orange. I thought this was a children's movie, but sure, why not? Throw Dr. Manhattan's blue penis in there, why not? But those are all of the Easter eggs that I have located in the new Space Jam: A New Legacy trailer. Are you guys excited for this new Michael Jordan-less sequel? Let us know in the comment section below. Also, who was your favorite member of the Toon Squad? I'm very curious. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and please remember to support this channel by checking out all of our cool merch at newrockstarsmerch.com, and please remember to follow me on social media at MasterTainment, and be sure to follow New Rockstars everywhere that you can, because we be posting some dope shit like Fitness Origins with Philip Molina, Eric Voss, and Tommy Bechtold, doing all sorts of cool Marvel-inspired fitness stuff. Thanks for watching, everybody.
Everybody get up, it's time to slam now. We got a real thing going now. Welcome to the Space Jam.